giant glasses covering her fucking face. So how do I know she's really hot?
All right.
I wouldn't kick her out of the bed for eating crackers. She looks a little beat in the face, though. Stop gun violence, learn to fight. Why can't it start recording? I'm recording anyway, so it really doesn't matter, but whatever. Yeah, how come they're all blonde? What's wrong
Well,
with
this is the
brunettes?
same chick.
And why? Oh, it's the same chick?
Yeah, this is a different one.
Eh. How do you like that Dan Bilzerian guy?
You know, I only saw one other tweet from him,
You should look.
but I
Just go
started
on his
following him.
Facebook and look. I can't figure him out. I have no clue what the fuck he does. I don't know why he's famous. He's check marked everywhere. What is that? Verified? He's
Hey, wait a
verified
minute.
everywhere.
I don't even know
But
how
I
to
don't
get
know who he
verified.
is. You got to be like famous. He's got a bazillion followers, and he seems to. If you look at his pictures and shit, he seems to have. We're live, by the way. I started. He seems to. Oh, I
Oh,
should post that shit too on my Facebook so Oleg can call in and I can blast him. Um,
there's a spider on your
enter.
wall.
There's not a spider on my wall. Don't fuck with me tonight. I'm in a fucking mood.
I'm looking at it
No,
right there.
fuck you.
It's a
If I
round
turn
spider.
around, if I turn around and there's not a fucking spider there, I'm actually okay right now. I'll fucking drive over there and put my so far up your ass it's gonna come out your urethra.
Hey, remember, I got a vantage point from up high up here. You got to get to my perimeter.
I'll call Pants. She'll take care of it.
She's
She,
asleep on the couch. She's had 3
oh
glasses of wine.
fuck. All right, there goes that plan. So I
She's
don't know what
useless.
he's famous for, but he seems to have a ton of chicks, hot young chicks, like naked around him all the time. I don't know what he does. I hear an echo. Do you hear an echo?
I do not.
I need to figure out this sound setting shit because I'm sure it's something that I'm doing. Because we've had this conversation before and you can never hear it. I don't know if it's bleeding through or not. So I have no fucking clue. So I'm going to start with this. And we actually have some things to go over tonight. I actually was able
You
to
made
like write
notes?
shit down. Yeah, I actually had a little. It was a busy fucking week again, but not as busy as last week. I was actually able to fuck around and get some stuff in. What are you doing?
I'm getting my stuff out of my clip.
It looked like you were doing that extreme close up from Wayne's World. Was that Wayne's World? Extreme close up. Whoa! Yeah, that's what it looked like you were doing. That's scary as shit. So I just went to Taco Bell. They got this new kick-ass app. Okay, you know about it because we talked
I
about it.
heard it. I heard the app was very cool.
It's a really cool idea. So you can fucking you can order your shit right on your phone and go pick it up. And it's supposed to be like I even talked to Kitty about it. She said it's you go right in and pick it up. And she said it kind of throws off everything else because they push those orders ahead of everybody else's. So I order it and I go in and I get there like 10, 12 minutes later. Nothing's fucking happened. They haven't done shit with my order. So I gotta wait around. There's no one in there. Okay? It's fucking basically empty. 15 fucking minutes. I gotta wait for my shit. I got my dog in the car. The car's running because I thought I was just gonna walk in and walk out like a fucking Taco Bell badass. Didn't fucking happen that way. Because he's.
You wait a minute.
I don't know.
You mean like a Taco Bell commercial? Like a Taco Bell
Well,
commercial if they're doing an app. Hey, hello, Mr. Samurai. Here's your order.
when I think about it, I know I saw the app through one of those commercials on a game or something like Candy Crush or something like that. But I don't think I ever saw him order with it. I think I wasn't paying attention to it until I heard you can order on your phone, and I was like, "Oh yeah," and then I just downloaded it. So I don't know actually if that's what's like, but yeah, it would be like if you order a fucking Big Mac and the Big Mac looks all beautiful on the picture, and then you get 2 pieces of shit in between 3 buns.
Mashed.
Yeah. But yeah, fucking 25 minutes. It would have been faster if I'd have driven over there, placed my order, and left. I would have been out faster. I would have been home sooner. It was just
Now,
fucking
can you pay
stupid.
on the app?
Yeah, I paid. Literally, all I had to do was walk up to the counter and wait for my name to be called.
Well, with your massive audience, if you tweet about it, I bet Taco Bell would call you before this podcast is over.
I'm going to tweet about it, but I don't think I'd be willing to bet that Taco Bell. Can you tell I'm feeling it already because I'm doing this? I've noticed I get very touchy with my hands when I start feeling inebriated. You'll see me. I'll do this really on the head too. This feels so cool. Just doing this, especially since I just shaved yesterday, it feels awesome.
When you do your mouth, so I know you're toasted.
That because I stretch out my mouth. I stretch everything.
There
I
you
stretch
go.
my hands and my fingers
You're done.
and shit. No, I'm good right now. That was just an example. Hey, you know what? Too, if I start feeling sleepy, so I got this wart done and this wart's done. This one's already done. There might be a small straggler here. I'll find out Monday. I'll look at it. I got one on my fucking thumb now. I haven't frozen it yet. We're gonna freeze that tonight.
What about that one between your eyes and on your nose?
No, this is a scar. So when I was in high school, I played football, and one of the things that we used to do, I don't.
Hey, wait a minute. A cheerleader is not a football team member.
Do we really have to have this conversation again?
I'm just saying.
Okay, first of all,
throwing girls up in the air does not mean you wear pads and you play the line.
First of all, I was a captain of the football team.
You mean cheerleading squad?
Do you want me to go get my yearbook from the other room and show you where it says that I was a captain? Is that what you really want to do?
I might have to actually see that to believe it.
Okay, we're gonna come back. You know what? Talk about AC/DC. I'm gonna go get that shit. Talk about and don't get too involved because I'll be back in like a minute. Because I kind of do want to hear what the fuck happened with this. Because this is one I didn't look at it. I heard it on Bob and the Showgram, and I kind of blew it off. I was like, well, Diver's gonna know about that one, so we'll talk about that Friday. Because I don't. What the fuck is he doing? So, and I know where my yearbook is because I saw it when I was going through some boxes a couple weeks ago. So give me like 45 seconds to figure out which yearbook it is, and I'm gonna fucking. And you are when I show you, you are going to say.
That's not you.
Fucking awesome. No, you're going to say I'm fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And you have to be honest because I can't fucking post it on fucking Twitter because then it's going to have my name on Twitter and that's bullshit.
You mean your high school name was not Samurai?
Actually, that is where it came from. It came from high school football. I was Mad Samurai. That was my high school name. So it just kind of was a cool name, so I stuck with it. Hold on, do a lead into the AC/DC shit.
All right, so I'm sitting on the couch the other night, and Pants tells me there is a Phil Rudd has been charged with murder for hire scheme. So I thought, well, wait a second, that's the drummer for AC/DC. He should have plenty of money. He should be more discreet in what he's doing with hiring people to murder people. Seems to me there's been a change of events in it, though. All I know is he's got plenty of money. The latest I heard was the photographs did not have Angus Young or him in the photographs, so he's off the tour. But things may have taken a weird change today. I didn't get any details, but I did get some information on it.
Did I hear he's not charged anymore? The charges were dropped?
That's what I heard today, but I did not have a chance to investigate it.
All right.
Yeah.
So who is he trying to kill, or has none of that really come out?
No, no details. From what I understand, there's been no details. Oh, our boy Clint Hester's on.
Yeah, I know. I need to go back to that because I knew he was fighting next.
He's doing his walkout now. I don't know what kind of music he's got. Let's see if his head busts up.
I'm on the. They're still doing fucking the pre-fight shit live. Maybe I'm not live. Maybe I hit back at some point. Oh yeah, there we go. You were ahead of me. He's taking his shirt off now, right?
I do. Yep, I do live in the future.
You don't live in the future. That's bullshit. Hold on.
Oh, knockout. Oh, what?
No, you know what? Don't start with me. Don't do it.
Look, can you see my camera?
That's actually tonight wasn't so bad with him. It wasn't as stressful because he didn't get any phone calls right before we're sitting down. Let me see here. I'm looking for my name.
I want you to talk for a moment. I'm going to grab my yearbook. and you may be impressed.
Is this going to be when you had hair?
That is correct.
I also ran the pep rally. I forgot about that. There's video of that somewhere.
I didn't imagine you being any more gay than you were, but
No,
not that there's
because
anything wrong with it.
I emceed it.
Oh yeah.
I was like yelling and shit. Maybe it doesn't say I'm a captain. I thought it did. Where is it? Does it say? Does it say? Maybe it doesn't say. Da-da-da-da. Sophomore linebacker. Da-da-da-da. Where the fuck? Where am I in the picture anyway? There I am. I'm over there. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh wait, is this the wrong one? No, this is the right one, I think. It looks like I have hair in that picture. I don't know if this is the right one because I shaved my head for my senior year one. Let me see. Maybe this is the wrong fucking yearbook. Yeah, because this isn't senior. Hold on. I got the wrong yearbook. Hold on. We're such a fucking professional show.
Because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bum. Yeah, we're doing old yearbook, so we're just showing how old we are. By the way, my yearbook is in black and white, mostly.
What did you do in high school that would be impressive?
Look.
Hold on, I need to make it big screen. Hold on. Wait, how the fuck do I go big screen? How the fuck do I use this fucking thing?
Mine's always, the other screen is in the big screen.
What if I... There we go. Okay. Who is that?
That's me.
That's not you. You look like a lady.
That's correct. That's a womanless beauty pageant.
Oh, you know what? Actually, hold on. I kind of see you. What year is that? That's some like 1960s hairdo too.
There you go. 84.
Don't you love the 80s when like your parents were trying to like force you to have shit like it was back in the 60s and 70s? Because I had shitty haircuts too. All right, there's me. Let's see which one it is. 240, 241. So I don't know where the hell it's going to be.
Look on the screen now.
Hold on. Okay, there's football. Who's that? Is that you? As a baby?
Yep.
All right, dickhead. Look
Don't
right.
worry, I'm fixing.
Look right around where my finger is and read. Don't read it out loud, but read around where my finger is. Can you see it?
It's too blurry. You got to go to your right. Stop. Down. Other key players were senior.
No, go up.
Mad Samurai lineman wanted to be a team captain until he was caught in the ladies' room.
You're such a dick. You know what? You're a piece of shit. I hate you. Holy shit. Here's senior night. Look at that shit.
Well, see, you can't see your hair there, but who is that? He's half of you.
That's me.
Look at me. Look at me.
I was skinny back then. Uh-oh, Clint Hester's getting popped in the face. Oh, yeah, look at that hair. Isn't it funny when you see pictures of yourself and you have hair?
Yeah, because I don't even remember that. Well, yeah, you know what? I do remember. I used to have a comb.
Yeah, I remember having a comb. Remember when you had to buy shampoo?
Yep.
I just threw away a bottle of shampoo that was sitting in the guest bathroom. I was like, what the fuck do I have this for? I don't have any fucking hair. All right, so let's go over some fight shit.
Hold on. One more.
President
what does that
of what? Say? President of what?
Student Government Association.
I see president of the bitch club.
Right there.
That says
SGA.
SGA, doesn't that stand for shit granny apples?
Student government.
That was bad.
See, I had a starter mustache too.
Yeah, everyone does that shit. You got to play with your facial hair a little bit. Like, ooh,
Yeah.
yeah. Chicks find this sexy. Yeah, no, they don't. You look like an idiot. Just shave it.
Look, backwards
Oh,
elbow from Clint brought a little blood.
did it bring as much blood as Invicta last week?
You mean the heavy flow day? No.
Holy shit, man.
I've never seen that much blood in a season.
Yeah, you kind of went through a fucking lag tunnel. Ooh, I like that. A lag
What's
tunnel.
Oh,
You were talking
because
and you broke up, and you kind of
you
went
go
through a
in,
lag tunnel. Yeah,
go in the lag tunnel, and you're back out. Oh, I like that. You
I
know
like
what?
that too.
Trademark it.
Mm-hmm. I'm going
You're
with
an
lag
attorney.
tunnel. Fuck yeah.
You're an attorney on the side, right? I mean, it's your side work.
Hey,
Oh,
I have done some lawyering.
wait a minute.
You know that's true.
Yes. Well, more court reporting.
It
Uh-oh.
wasn't court reporting. I was basically, oh fuck, come on, get up, Clint. Come on, get the
He
fuck
hasn't really
up.
got tagged yet.
Get
He
up.
he
He's
got caught
struggling
off
right
balance.
now. Yeah, but he's not recovering great.
I hope he uses that move I told him about.
What move are you gonna tell him about? The jump over the fence and run?
No. When he's in the guard position, when when the other guy's in the guard,
Uh-huh.
in his guard, take
Who's
his
in the
knee.
guard?
When the other guy is in Clint's guard,
All right.
he can take his heels and pop him into kidneys with it. And I told him, I said, one day you're going to use that move. Watch him. He may do it right now.
I might have to listen to that interview again because you were just you were like a giddy schoolgirl. It
And you
was
know what?
really funny.
I don't want to project that I'm better than him or have more knowledge than him. So I'm trying to act like I'm a fan, I'm a super fan, you know.
So is that the first Invicta fight you saw?
No, I've seen a few, but
Oh,
I
have
never,
you? I didn't know you've watched them.
never an all woman card though.
Well, that's what Invicta is.
I mean, not only all women cards.
So
No,
you haven't
evidently,
seen Invicta before. Yeah.
evidently it's been Bellator.
Yeah. Okay. So Invicta's had some good shit. Last week's were okay. But fucking A, if you're going to start your fucking fights at fucking, he's going for a Kimura, but he's not in position for it. If you're going to
It's too
start your fights at fucking 9 o'clock at night, you better fucking make sure there's a lot more finishes than one. And fucking
Yes.
Dum Me was up until 2 o'clock in the morning watching the whole fucking thing like an idiot.
I didn't make it. I made it to
That-
around 12:30 or 1, and
The
I'm
last
done.
fight was blah.
Real. I'm glad I didn't stay up then.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to. Let me see real quick who else fought on that one because I'm trying to think of who else fought, but I don't want to miss. Let's wait until this round's over. But there was a lot of fucking blood. The main event sucked. If you want to go back and watch a good fight, go back and watch the last Invicta and watch Michelle Watterson. You want to see a female version of John Jones? That's your female John Jones.
What?
And she's
All
hot
elbows?
as shit.
What?
She's hot as shit. She used to be a
Really?
Yeah, Michelle, the karate hottie Watterson. She's the
Hold
Invicta
on.
105 champ.
She's a MMA fighter, and she used to work at Hooters.
Yeah, she's way
Okay,
hot.
hold up. I gotta go check that out.
Yeah, but go look up Michelle Watterson. Who fought? Let me see if there was anyone, because I didn't know a lot of the chicks fighting, because as soon as UFC purged everybody, I kind of lost who a lot of them were. Let's see here. Yeah, Barb Honchak, that was a bad fight. Mizuki Inui lost. Nick Dolly lost. I thought she retired. Liz McCarthy lost. She's Jamie Huey's girl. KGB Lee won. I don't know who anyone. Megan Goodwin lost. That's all I know for them. I don't feel like doing a full thing on it because I don't really remember all of it. It was too fucking long. Oh yeah, Michelle Watterson is headlining the next Invicta. You can watch her fight then. She's fighting in a month.
I would definitely watch that.
Yeah, she looked fucking that last fight, man. Because she trains with John Jones. She's a Greg Jackson girl. she fought like John Jones. She fucking swarmed over that. It got to the point. It was kind of sad to watch because the other girl was getting her ass beat so bad. I mean, it was bad.
Oh.
So, but Invicta's usually pretty good. So you should definitely check it out, man. I think you would like it. And a side note too, because I'm kind of going in order because I don't have my fucking printout here. Vanderlei wants to fight Chael in XFC in Brazil because Vanderlei doesn't understand what a contractual obligation is, and Vanderlei doesn't understand what a suspension means. I don't know what the fuck his problem is. What are you doing?
I had to plug my iPad in.
To your butt? Is that where you plugged it into?
And I plugged it into the iPod adapter that goes into the wall. Sunshine.
If you don't watch South Park, South Park did a really good one called the Human iPad. The Human Sin iPad. And you know how you get updates like on your phone, you just like click OK and blow it off?
Yeah.
Well, with the iPhone, I guess they get a lot. I don't know. But everyone's supposed to read it, and Stan didn't read it.
Did you get rid of your iPhone?
Fuck iPhone. Fuck them.
Oh.
Fucking guys. So he agreed to it, and all of a sudden, Apple came to his house and took him away and used him for an experiment. You know what the Human Centipede is, right? You know that movie?
Yeah.
They took him away for an experiment where they did what the Human Centipede did. They were tying sewing people's mouths to the other person's butt.
Yeah.
But he was doing it like they were one.
You said butt.
The front guy had an iPad like stapled or glued to his head or something. It was a pretty funny. If you've seen the movie, it was a pretty funny episode. They did a good job, and that was a fucked up movie. And I watched the second one too. I haven't seen the third one yet.
How is that that show South Park? Is that pretty good?
I love South Park, man. South Park's fucking great. It's good. I would send you stuff to watch, but you'll never watch it. You'd like the wrestling episode. They did a wrestling episode where the boys wanted to try out for the wrestling team, and they find out what real wrestling is, and they all quit and they start
Look.
Oh fuck.
It's
they
over.
Start their own
It's
wrestling
over.
Organization. What do you mean
it's over?
What's your time?
I have no. I have no time, but it's over.
Oh, damn, that was a big knee. You must have been ahead of me. Yeah, it's over now. Okay. Well,
Told you I'm in the future.
That guy looked good. Clint's a hell of a fighter. Clint's been looking good lately. That guy just made Clint look not good.
The knee collapsed him.
Yeah, it did.
And then he just went 1-2, 1-2.
Damn.
You know, Clint looked like he just gave up on that. I mean, that knee had to stun him, but it got him right on the side of his temple, on top of his forehead.
That was a big knee. He's just getting pummeled on the side of his head. That was a big knee.
Watch that replay. He might have got him in the side of the face.
It looked like it was the forehead to me, but I could be wrong.
Watch the side angle. Again. Watch it again. They'll show it from the side angle.
What are you talking to the production truck?
No, because you're behind me.
That's
a long way to travel to get your ass beat.
Damn. He looks pissed too.
Yep.
He got a bloody lip too.
I would have lost money on that one because I would have thought he would have won. Where did the ref get all that blood on his arm?
I don't know. I'm about to look at the other fights. So Marcus Brimage beat Jumabiek Turkson by a KO in round 1. Daniel Kelly beat Luke Zachrich by submission in round 1. Actually, I might go back and watch these. There's a lot of... Actually, everything has been a finish so far. Chris Clements beat Vic Grujic. That's too bad. I've heard good things about Vic Grujic. Louis Smolka and Rich Vakulik. I don't know who Louis Smolka is, but he won. Now, this one is... All right, here's the guy from Tough 17. You remember Dylan Andrews, light-skinned black guy?
Yeah.
He lost, which makes me sad. He lost to Smiling Sam Alvey, though, which makes me happy. I'm, like, kind of torn.
Yeah.
Because I like Sam Alvey, man. Alvey beat him, according to Wikipedia, He knocked him out with a slam and punches. So that's definitely something I'm going to have to watch. Anthony Perosh beat Guto Innocente. Jake Matthews beat Wagner Rocha. Soa
Did
Pelele
he?
we saw earlier. He beat Walt Harris, whoever that is. And then Robert Whitaker beat Clint Hester. So we've got two. Shit, we might as well just stay on for the rest of the fights. There's only two left: Ross Pearson and Ali Akinta, and Luke Rockhold and Michael Bisping. So fuck it. I guess this is kind of an improvised fight companion show, even though I didn't want
Yeah.
to do that like ever again, because that was crazy. We still got to go over Fight Night 56. We'll do that at the end. Anderson Silva hurt his back, but he's still going to fight with Nick
But he's
Diaz.
still fighting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he says he's going to be healed. Look, what's your take on Anderson Silva fighting again?
I don't
I
know.
don't wanna see it.
I think he's going to be just as good as he was.
I have this much interest in watching him fight again.
Why do you think he's not going to be as good as he was? He got a titanium rod in his leg.
Adamantium. Here's the thing. That's what they're wearing? Holy shit, look at what they're wearing.
No suits.
Oh, this
that.
is the okay. This is the night before. Okay, that
yeah,
makes sense.
yeah. There's nobody.
So John Anik is going to be on tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, because I was like, what the fuck? They're letting them wear that shit for a fight? Now I get it. They're kind of hanging out. All right, yeah, we'll cover that. Yeah, look, here's the thing with Anderson Silva. He's already, as far as I'm concerned, he's the greatest there is. Okay, I know people say, what about Fedor? Fedor took a lot of fucking damage. I don't know how many Fedor fights you've seen. I think you really didn't see him too much when he was on fire because you weren't watching fights. You were watching him get his ass beat.
Yeah, I only saw him getting beat. I don't think I've ever seen him have a win.
Now, actually, I could lead into Chael's show on this one. When he was in Pride, if you go back, and I think some of them are on Fight Pass. You go back and watch some of his fights in Pride. He won. I don't know how many was it in a row, like 20 or 26 or 30 or some shit in a row. He won a lot, undefeated. He had one loss from a doctor from a cut, and then he came back and beat that guy's ass when they fought again. So he's basically undefeated till he hit Strikeforce, and he takes a lot of fucking damage, but he comes back and wins. Now Chael the other day on his show, he had who did he have on the other day? Jim Ross. He had Jim Ross
the wrestler guy.
Which was a really interesting interview. I don't know if you heard. I guess you didn't hear the one with GSP, but he had a wrestling writer on, one of the writers for WWE, and he said,
"You mean a script writer?"
Yeah. And he said that when he was doing, really high in the UFC and doing really well, he got a call from somebody in the WWE, and they offered him $5 million, and he wouldn't do it because he didn't want to seem like he was turning his back on the UFC. So Chael came out, and I think everyone knows there's a lot of fixed fights in Pride. It's pretty much known. The Yakuza ran that shit. That's what killed the promotion. That's why when UFC bought Pride, they cut it. They didn't try to keep it going. Like Strikeforce, they let Strikeforce go for a while on their own before they folded things in. They just cut it because the Yakuza ran that shit. He said it was basically, I don't know how legit it is, but he said it was basically like the WWE. It was all the outcomes were predicted. They would put the fighters in separate dressing rooms, so each one had a dressing room, and a guy would come in, and one of the guys he trained with it happened with, and Dan Henderson's talked about it with him and stuff. One guy they brought in is I've never even heard of the guy. They came into his locker room with a briefcase with $10,000 cash, and said, I think that's the one they said, you can do whatever you want in this fight, but do not take this guy down. No takedowns. But you can fight, you can do, the outcome doesn't matter. If you win, you win. If you lose, you lose. You're not allowed to do any takedowns. And he turned it down. He said no. But that kind of shit went on all the time in Pride. So who knows how many fucking people, Fedor really beat. Because, I like Fedor, don't get me wrong. But when you start looking at it objectionably, he might have had some fixed fights in there. I don't fucking know. I mean, it's definitely a possibility, And I don't think you can take that possibility out. But yeah, Anderson Silva's the best one as far as I love watching Anderson Silva fight. I would rather see him go do Metamoris events. He talked about wanting to do the Olympics and compete in Taekwondo. I would love to see Anderson Silva compete in the Olympics under Taekwondo. It'd be fucking awesome. I'd go do something else.
But do you not want to see him fight now because
No.
you think he is so dominant?
No, he's 40 years old, maybe 41. He broke his shin in half.
Right?
Mentally, that's a tough thing to recover from. Think about how much Anderson Silva relies on that leg kick. That's a huge thing for him. And when you take that away, and I don't know that he's going to fully take it away, but I can tell you right now, he walks into the octagon. He hasn't fought in 14 months at that point, and his last two are finishes from a knockout to a TKO. He's going to have a hard time mentally getting over that throwing the leg kick because it's always going to be implanted in his head.
No.
Yes.
He's got a steel plate there. He'll never break that again.
But mentally, it doesn't matter if there's a steel plate. It's still in his head. That pain that he felt, I would imagine that's some of the worst pain you can feel.
Yeah, but I think he's mentally way beyond what you and I can imagine.
Well, yeah. Although his reaction, if you remember him screaming on the video when it happened, maybe not.
That made my stomach hurt.
Yeah, because I've seen other people do that. Some kickboxer did it not long ago, maybe 4 or 5 months ago, and he just sat there like Sam Injury. He just sat there, which I was like, really, dude? I'd be fucking hitting shit and yelling and all kinds of shit, trying to release as much energy as I can. But yeah, and look, the Anderson Silva Nick Diaz fight is a really cool fight. I don't know that any of them are going to make it. Anderson Silva's got a hurt back now. Nick Diaz is always getting in trouble for shit. Who knows if it's even going to happen? So I won't get excited about this fight until we break it down, the night before it happens. Then I'll start getting excited about it. Until then, I don't even think it's going to happen. They'll have to do something else. Rowan Jukau or whatever his name is. You remember that fight? What the hell was it called? That Chael Sonnen and Jim Ross did commentary on the tournament. Started with a B.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
Oh, well, the guy who won it. Do you remember how the guy who won it got kind of fucked and he fucked up his thingy? What the hell is this? Oh, someone's talking. MMA enthusiast talking shit to me. Fucker. Fuck you, MMA enthusiast. I'll fuck you up too, motherfucker. Don't fuck with me.
You mean the guy who's scared to call up on our show?
Yeah, he's a little pussy. You there, pussy?
Even though you posted our number, he's too scared to call up?
No, that was on Facebook for Oleg. Remember he was going to get fined $15,000 for submitting his physical late?
Yeah.
He won $50,000. He was getting fined $15,000. What is that? What is that? Hold on.
Well, 10% would be 5.
So that's 15%? It's 15%, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. 15%. You just fought 3 guys and they're taking 15% of your paycheck. That's not right. 15% would be it if it was 30%. 15% would be if it was $100,000. It's only $50,000. So they were going to fine him 30% of his fucking wins.
30.
Well, they overruled that. He only got a $100 fine, which I think is good. Because look, he fucked up. I think $1,000 probably would have been okay. Just not fucking $15,000. And the other one, there's not too much that I have going on. The other MMA nugget. Anthony Johnson, the charges against him for his domestic violence shit were mysteriously dropped, and he's cleared to fight again. So I guess we'll see him fighting somebody soon, because UFC put him on ice while that domestic violence shit was playing out. He had a fight scheduled. Did he have a fight scheduled with Gustafsson? I think it was Gustafsson, and that fight got called off because all the other shit happened.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think it was Gustafsson. So he's cleared to fight again. Now I got to go get something real quick, but I don't want to talk about this yet because I want to hear about it. I want to hear about this NASCAR brawl.
Yay! Oh, wait a minute,
Why
wait a
don't
minute.
you?
Before we go there, did you hear the latest on NASCAR with the Kurt Busch has been
Bush.
a warrant has been put out for him for domestic violence.
No, talk about that for a second. I need to get my shot glass real quick. I forgot I was cleaning it. I got to go get it real quick.
All right.
Talk
First of all,
talk
I'll
about
go through
Bush.
well, we'll go to the Bush then. Okay, gotcha.
Bush.
And our weekly NASCAR. Sorry, guys, if you if you don't like NASCAR, and if you do like NASCAR, you'll probably follow along with me. But Kyle Busch was kind of NASCAR a few years ago because he badmouthed an icon in the sport, interviewing him, and he's been struggling to get back in this. And I've been watching him in a few races, and he's got a little kid with him, and I thought, well, it's to make a wish or something like that. Come to find out, it's his girlfriend, which he just proposed to. It's her son, a 9-year-old son. Well, it comes out today there's been a domestic violence warrant, or I don't know what it's called, put out against him. So his NASCAR career is probably gone now, according to how this plays out, but pretty nasty. But NASCAR's been really exciting for the last few weeks. In the past month, we've had 2 pretty big fights. Yeah, well, not fights, but NASCAR fights. A lot of pushing, shoving. Last week, at least, we got a bloody lip out of it and a skint forehead. But it's been exciting. Brad Keselowski and Jeff Gordon got into it last week. Keselowski was evidently going for a spot. Oh, hold on. Samurai's back. He's got his shot glass cleaned out.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Did you see my other shot glass that I started with?
Yeah.
I wanted to change. I think
Well,
Monica bought me a shot glass too.
I went over
I need to
Kyle
do something
Busch.
for him.
I went over Kurt Busch. Kurt's.
So who did he beat up?
He's been having. Well, no, he evidently his fiance, the girl he just proposed to, and having his kid.
What the fuck? Why are people doing that? Did you did you see the thing about in the town, your town?
Oh yeah, I went and looked at Facebook today.
Yeah, I looked at the old. I looked at I looked at it because I sent it to you. That's the kind of shit that makes me like scared about like baby girl. Like she was probably. I went scrolled through all her shit. She looked like a normal kid. She had shit from 6 years ago, so she was 16. Looked like a normal fucking kid. When the fuck did she get? Like, how do you make the transition from a normal kid to someone who talks like an idiot and hangs out with bloods because her boyfriend, husband, fiance, the guy who shot her in the head was a blood.
Baby daddy.
Yeah, baby. It's like how does that happen? So it's just that's the kind of shit that makes me like, oh fuck.
Did you hear the 911 tapes?
Mm-mm.
Well, the 911 operator said, "Hey, what's going on?" He said, "I accidentally shot my girl, my baby mama." That's the quote. Yeah, the gun went off in my hand. So they're saying, "Hey, is she okay? What's going on?" He said, "Is she breathing?" "Yeah, I think she's still breathing." What is she like now? He goes, "Well, I don't know. I'm not with her." He said, "Where are you?" He said, "I'm outside smoking a cigarette." He goes, "Man, you need to help your wife," which I'm sure it was not his wife, it was his girlfriend. But he decided at the point when she's been shot in the head and he's outside smoking a cigarette. By the way, he tossed a gun off the bridge onto a set of railroad tracks. And he's a felon and had a firearm and threw the weapon away and didn't help her. And you saw the Facebook post. They've been having issues on Facebook.
It was a weird thing because it looked like he was banging some other chick, and it almost seemed like she was okay with it.
Well, she wasn't okay when she got a hold of the other chick.
Perfect
dynamic.
Yeah, I mean that sounds like a good relationship to me, but what do I know? I'm single. There might be a reason for that. It also could be because I always date crazy chicks. I'm fucking tired of that.
Hey, who's the guy in the red trunks?
That's Ross Pearson.
He was on Ultimate Fighter, right?
Yeah, I can't remember which season, but yeah,
Isn't he the Irish
he won
guy?
an Ultimate Fighter. No, he's British. He's a Brit.
I was thinking he was the Irish pikey.
Matter of fact, the ring card girl, I don't know if she works the ones that he's fights at or not, but he's banging one of the ring card girls. I can't think of which one, but he's banging one of them. This is a big fight for Iaquinta. This is a big step up in competition for him. I kind of
So you want to know about the
I
fights?
just turned it back on. Yeah, tell me about this whole NASCAR thing, because I saw a clip, and then they were playing it when we were at dinner. We went to the ale house for dinner, and they were playing it there. Okay, first of all, what prompts this fight? I'm not gonna say a NASCAR fight, but what prompts this fight?
Well, this one was the guy who was leading the race for the last, I don't know, 20 laps. He's leading. He's going to win. So let's say 3 laps to go. There's a caution comes out. So everybody comes in, grabs a set of tires. He lines up in the first position, which is outside front row, and his teammates in the inside front row. And then Brad Keselowski, which is under suspension, which I'll go over later, was behind him. So the race starts back. The front 2 cars go up into the turn, and there becomes a widened space between the cars. And, if I'm paying a guy, I want him to win a race. That's his job, to win a race. Well, he sees a gap, and he shoots between the gap and bumps into Jeff Gordon. Well, Jeff Gordon was the guy who was leading all the other laps and was going to win. Well, evidently he cut down his valve stem and made him wreck. So now Gordon, who had a certain win on hand, has to go in. He spins out, gets a new set of tires. He's in like 38th position. So they do a green, white, checkered for like an overtime, kind of deal. His teammate ends up winning. Brad Keselowski gets, I think, second place, the guy who bumped him. And when they come into the pits, Jeff Gordon is not real happy with him. So he gets out and he's throwing stuff at him. Well, Keselowski can't really fight him because he's on probation because of an earlier event a few weeks ago where he can't really fight him. Now, the funny part about it is, and you need to go back and look at the video, while he's standing there and they're both mouthing off to each other, and keep in mind that each one of these drivers, they're basically all 5'6", 130 pounds. But all their crew members, the guys who carry the 50-pound tires and the jacks, are ex-college football players. They're big dudes. What?
Carry on.
Put your mic back down.
I can't find my shot glass either. I said it's the cruiserweight division because you said they're like 5'6", 100 and nothing.
Right. So they start mouthing off, and then Kevin Harvick, another driver, he's leaning against the back of the Brad Keselowski's car. He reaches over and grabs Keselowski by the side and shoves him into the fray. Well, once he does that, the fight's on. All the crews start fighting. They hand down a bunch of fines. There's a busted lip, a little bit of blood going on. There's a scratch and a busted lip, and
I saw someone, and it looked like he definitely, gotten hit a few times. I don't know who it was. It just he was doing an interview afterwards.
That's the guy that was on probation. What, you watching the fight?
Holy shit! Timeout.
I didn't see that coming.
Oh,
look, Weidman's there.
Wow. Yeah, I came to trains with Weidman. Wow. Holy shit.
That's huge right there. That wasn't a strong hit. That may have
I
been a
didn't see
work.
that happening. I did not see
That
that
may have been a
happening.
work.
No, those were some good shots.
Oh, hold on. That was okay. I was watching an earlier one. Yeah, he got laid out right there.
Wow.
When he got him up against the fence.
Good job, Ally Quinta. Holy shit. I got it. I'm giving you huge props. There it is. I'm giving you huge props on that one. Jeez. I certainly didn't expect him to knock him out. If he was going to win, I thought maybe a decision. But wow. Holy crap. Okay, carry on. That was really surprising. Okay. Carry on.
So that was that fight. That was the second fight in what, 3 or 4 races they've had.
Yeah, I saw one a couple weeks ago or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, and down in Texas, they've started a playoff. Every 3 races, they drop 4 racers from the contention. They start with 12 that are in the chase, what they call the chase. So after 8 races to go, they drop 4. 4 races to go, there's only 4 guys in contention for the championship. So tensions are pretty high. Well, what happened to go back was Kozlowski, racing hard. He's going to win. That's what he gets paid to do. He bumps into a few guys. He runs into a guy after the race, and the guy had already had his belts off and his helmet off, and the guy was pissed off about it. He runs into another guy. The other guy just slams into him, puts his car in reverse, and slams into him and tears his car up. And they play chasing each other through the pits and through the tech inspection area with the cars. And then when the guy gets out of his car, goes between the haulers, the guy runs him down and jumps on him, and that's where he got on probation to start with. It's been exciting.
Why can't the NASCAR people use their words? Like words are good.
No, it's much more fun to see them fight a little bit. Either a fight out of the car like they did last week, or a fight, like on the backstretch. Go slam each other all you want, but you can't run into each other in the pits. Like, there's too many innocent guys standing around with 3,400-pound cars coming. So,
how long is it going to be before some promoter does a NASCAR race or a NASCAR type race, and if you have a problem with somebody for cutting you off or something like that, he has a ring or a cage in the middle of the race track.
Oh, because it might get there'd be a line after the fight for those guys to fight. Kevin Harvick is he's managing Misha Tate now.
I've got a genius idea, by the way.
Misha Tate. Misha.
Yeah, Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick manages Cerrone, doesn't he?
Yep, and he's the one who pushed Kozlowski to start this big last fight.
See?
He said, "I just told him he needs to fight his own battles."
Maybe
and
it
he
is
shoves
UFC's fault. Moms Against UFC is right.
Oh, hey, ho, ho, ho! Watch it.
It's ruining NASCAR now.
Making NASCAR exciting.
So I had this idea when I was driving home, when I was already pissed off about Taco Bell. And then some asshat, what was he doing? Some asshat did something and it pissed me off. And I yelled at him. And then because I don't honk my horn much, I consider that a use for if there's a problem. Cars should come with horns that have different tones and they have different meanings. Like,
hey, the light's green,
horn,
dude.
Yeah, you have, what the fuck are you doing? Pay attention horn.
Yeah.
You've got the, hey, you just fucking cut me off, you stupid bitch horn.
Yeah, I like that one.
You've got, you're just a fucking idiot and I don't want to be near you horn. And then, I don't know what because it could be 4. You could go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then your main oh shit horn.
Yeah, the oh shit horns. Let's see. I don't know if you'd need 4. I'm saying 3.
I had a buddy in high school who had a train horn.
Oh my gosh!
And then when I was a kid, my parents, you need a refill. My parents had an Ooga horn, one of the old, like, 1930s Ooga. They had one of those installed on their cars. So they had the regular horn and they had the Ooga horn.
I'm going to get a drink. Keep talking.
Okay, get a drink. I need to get a drink, too. Maybe I'll get a soda real quick. I think I just have to get a drink. I don't think I have to pee. That hot shot was really something. Here, let's listen to something. Let's listen to... you know what? We'll do Watsky real quick. Let's do Ninjas in Paris again.
First time I listened to Watsky, I was like, he sounds like a fucking hunky. And I don't even think he knows. But then I listened to him some more times, and don't tell anybody about this, but he kind of goes hard, though. I'm driving to the burbs, and before I am coming back, I'm pulling in your driveway and I'm rolling front to back. I'm shifting forward, then reverse my car a bunch as if my Subaru's a wiener, getting sexy with your cul-de-sac. LOLOL, I'm from the avenue, a rapping labradoodle, half a wasp and half a Jew. If you's a Saturday cartoon, I'll smack ya black and blue. And ratchet with Daffy Duck and snack and a rabbit stew. Yabba dabba doo, I gotta lick my lips. Smoke a bowl with Yogi Bear, I'm sticking up your picnics. All of this is in my head, my imagination's colorful. Crayons on the brain, I'll scribble silly shit all on my skull. Holy cow, I don't think they're gonna hold me down. I recommend you listen to the record in the theater with the Dolby sound. And I'm zipping on the coldest round with the prairies and the Goldilocks. But I bet a bunch of hundreds, everybody's gonna scatter in a minute when the police knocks. Like sorry, Ossifer, the getting sloshed occurred. But Rasta's broken and they made us all smoke lots of herb. I'm sorry, Honest Abe, Popo don't take me way. Cause if you ever try to lock me up, I'm pleading cray-cray. And then they'll all say Mayday, Mayday, oh what did we do? He be creepy, giving me the heebie-jeebies. He be Hebrew, he be robo, beep boop, please untie me, he's behind me. What's 50 grand to a motherfucker like me? Could you please remind me? A lot. That's a life-changing amount of money for normal people.
So, let's move on to another topic. Let's talk about, let's see, I want to go over politics. Chris Rock's monologue. Look, man, his punchlines were good. Sure, the joke stories were about terrorism and stuff, and I was a little bit, but his punchlines, I think, got there. And he's a comedian, so fucking get over it. I mean, it's just, I'm talking about Chris Rock's monologue on Saturday Night Live.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I got some talk about that. Go ahead.
I basically said the story was about the terrorism, and I was a little bit, when I was watching it, which the episode I didn't think was great either. It's been so, Jim Carrey one was so fucking unwatchable a couple weeks ago. It's been, Bill Hader was good. Everything else sucks. But his monologue, you know, he's older. He's kind of using older humor, I think, too. But his punchlines, if I remember correctly, weren't related to the terrorist stuff. His punchlines were off. And I like I said, I started off kind of, ooh, what are we doing here? But when he was done, I didn't feel that way anymore.
Right. Okay, let me ask you this. So, make jokes about the Boston bombers or the World Trade Center. People are like, you shouldn't do that. But you can go to a county fair or a state fair, and you can ride on this giant inflatable raft that looks like the Titanic. And you can jump over a slide, and you can slide down it like the people on the Titanic did. And there were thousands of people killed on the Titanic, and now it's a fun, enjoyable ride. Well, what's up with that?
It's just a movie. It's a ride based on a
movie. You know, it really happened, right?
In the movies. That was a failed. That was definitely a mistake. What I just did. That was not what I should have done.
in year 2111, which is a 100-year anniversary, they can have a ride at a state fair where people are jumping out of windows and jumping onto a mat, and it'll be a fun ride for kids.
When was that? I've never seen that one.
Well, I'm just saying, if you can make a fun ride off the Titanic.
No, but does that really exist? I haven't seen that, but
No,
I want to look it up later if it does.
No, you got to wait for I don't know if it's 80 or 90 years after the event, and you can make a fun, enjoyable ride for your kids to play on where all the people got killed.
Well, I mean, South Park did an episode about that, I think, trying to gauge when it was okay to joke about. I think it was about 9/11. The whole episode was trying to figure out when people, like everyone was talking about, like when is it okay to tell jokes about 9/11, and there was just back and forth. It was, they're all good episodes, but they did an episode because everything can come back to South Park too. By the way, like any life story and life lesson, South Park's done an episode about it. But there's I don't know what the time frame is. Like if your spouse dies, you're supposed to wait a year before you date.
Speaking of that,
that's like
did you see the CBS Sunday morning show last Sunday?
No.
Well, back in the
I was watching WWE and eating an omelet.
Back in the I don't even know what year it was. Let's say 1800s. I don't know. When your spouse died, you wore black for one solid year in mourning. And in fact, there was one queen of England, and I don't remember which one, that wore black for 40 years. 40 years. You're like, what are you wearing today? How about the black dress?
That's a long time.
40 years. I can't even imagine.
Yeah, that's a long time. I don't know what it is. So, and actually, there's two things we'll close out with. So I do have a question for you before we get to the last two things. Here's my question, and I don't follow country music enough to really care about who won or anything. Did someone break up? Is there a country couple? Because I saw some people tweeting about it, like, ooh, how come he didn't say thanks to her, and how come he said something? What's that all about?
I don't know. I know there's a lot of rumors going around about Miranda and Blake Shelton, but evidently that's just... Really?
Miranda Lambert. That's who it was.
No, that's People Magazine kind of gossip. According to Blake Shelton, which I don't know if you follow him on Twitter, but if you don't, you should. He's funny. According to them, I mean, everything's golden with them. Now, I have heard rumors about Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman. If you see them together, they're never smiling, ever.
Really? Oh. See, I never see. See, that's the thing. Nicole Kidman. This is kind of bad. Nicole Kidman is starting to become known as the girl who's married to the country singer instead of the big famous blockbuster movie star.
Yeah, what's the last movie she was in?
I don't know.
That's my point.
I have no clue. But when you said like if you look at them, they're never happy. I don't think I've ever seen them together because I don't follow country music enough. Like it's just I don't see it.
He's about this tall up on her. I think she's like 5'9". He must be like 5'7".
Well,
but he can play his ass off.
That can still work. I don't know. Okay, yeah, it was Miranda Lambert. That was the name that was coming up. So maybe it's just rumors.
Yeah, I think it's rumors. I don't know. I mean, who knows for sure? But it seems to me they're a happy couple.
All right. We want to do this one. The elections. Which will get me into the stupid gay marriage thing for a minute. I'm not going to get into it much because I could fucking rant. But
I'm so happy elections are over.
I didn't plan on clearing my throat there. I voted for Clay Aiken.
He was not on my ballot. I don't know how. We live 4 miles apart. How's that happen?
I don't know. We were at dinner tonight, and I was like, hey, kids, you want to see Granddad's head explode? And they're like, okay. I said, so Dad, I voted for Clay Aiken. And you could literally watch it. Like, you could see him fine with it for about 5 seconds. And then and he was saying, "Oh, I'm fine with it. That doesn't bother me at all." That was the 5 seconds that he was fine with it. If he stopped right there, everything would have been fine. He just went on and on and on and on about why would you do it? I was like, because I like the guy. You can't vote for somebody just because you like him. I was like, no, I don't like him. Like, you know, you said like, or maybe it was Rob. One of you two texted me or something and said like.
I don't like him like him.
Yeah, it was something like that. And
no,
I was
Rob.
like, Dad, I don't like him. I like him. I like what he was saying at his debate. I like what I've heard him say in interviews. That's what I was trying to convey. And he just went off. It was just funny watching everything change from that, especially that first 5 seconds. It was just like, no, I'm okay with it. It was like everything was fine. And then it wasn't.
Well, you know, I was listening to Adam Carolla today, and I think it was the Norman Lear interview. But right at the end of it, he was talking about Clay Aiken, and he said, you say what you want, but he said, people in whatever state, and at the time he couldn't remember, he was North Carolina. He said, this guy rolls up his sleeves, does his work, and they're painting him out as a gay singer, and from what's that show he was on? American Idol.
Yeah.
He said, but he is the hardest working guy I know, and he would get the job done. He said, you should want him to be help running your state. I mean, he does it. Yeah. But, you know, that was probably the biggest margin of any win in our state was his loss. I mean, he lost 82,000 to like 114,000 votes. It was crazy skewed.
I thought it was. I thought he got 41%.
I don't think it was that much. Maybe I didn't see the final tally. Maybe I saw it earlier.
Yeah, I thought because I remember 41%, and I remember just thinking, I actually thought it was going to be lower, and I did. I really thought it was going to be lower than that. But yeah, now here's the thing about the elections that happened. Florida did not pass medical marijuana. And Monocles and I were going back and forth about it. And I said, yeah, because Florida's all the old people. Old people suck. He texted me back. He's like, you're right. Like 81% of Florida, or of that vote, went to that. So it didn't pass. Now, you know where weed is legal now? Did you hear the good news?
Yes. And I'm like you. I can't believe it.
We've got Alaska. Well, we've got Alaska, which I like. It's cold there. It's like dark half the year. I could dig that. Oregon, Chael can smoke weed legally.
Yeah.
And D.C. I don't understand how you get this on a ballot.
Now, let's see. Let's get it straight. So in D.C., you can smoke a joint, but you cannot carry a concealed weapon after you've had a background check done on you and passed all whatever requirements it takes to have a concealed carry permit. But you can smoke weed. That's just strange.
See, my mind went to the president can smoke weed.
Oh.
Once again, the government is looking out for itself.
Now, is it medicinal or is it just anybody? Recreational?
Recreational.
Oh.
Obama can walk into a store, wherever the hell it is, I don't know, I guess they go to weed stores, I don't know, and go buy weed and walk back over to the White House.
Now,
no one can do shit about it.
Yeah, but the federal government considers it illegal, right?
By the way, I'm also not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's just funny how the president, like I said, government watches out for government. The president can go get his own weed with no problems. Doesn't have to call a Secret Service agent to do it.
Bisping's crying.
But you get poked in the eye, you might be ahead of me. You might have to push live. But yeah,
Oh,
I
it was
mean,
a headbutt.
it's just it's those. Maybe I'll move back home one day. I'll go back to DC. Um,
They have a
yeah,
sniper
you're
still
ahead of
out
me.
there, right?
I'm gonna push live. Hold on. I'm
Yeah.
like 10, 15 seconds behind you. All right, yeah, he's walking back and forth. Doctor's looking at him. What did he get?
Okay, you're live
A
now.
cut? What's wrong
Well,
with him?
it was a headbutt, but it was as much Bisping leaning in on the headbutt as it was the other guy. You know, he's making it sound like the other guy headbutted him, but look at him. He's pointing at him. Really, Bisping
I
leaned
like
in
how
as much as the other guy.
I like how the dirty fighter's yelling at him because really Bisping's
I
got
know.
a history of stuff. Oh, Herb Dean's talking to him. Luke Rockhold wants to hug.
He said
Oh,
he's
they're
making him
starting them where they were.
fucking make
Okay.
up.
I swear for a second I thought Herb Dean was going to talk to him. Why would he do that? Why would he ever do that? Hey, you two, you better behave. That wouldn't
Now,
happen.
again?
What the fuck is
Again?
wrong with me? Holy yeah, I really thought he was going to talk to him, and I thought Rockhold was going to try to apologize to Michael Bisping with a hug. I seriously thought that's what just happened.
Now Bisping's still bitching about something. I
Well,
think
Bisping is always going to bitch about something.
I think
Holy
Rockhold
shit.
is owning him now.
Hey, how does your skin feel?
What?
My skin feels awesome.
Do your mouth like this.
Oh, I have been. You haven't caught that yet? I started laughing at
Oh.
myself earlier.
No, I've been watching the fight.
Hey, I haven't watched Tough 20 for like 3 weeks, so we're going to have to catch up on that show. Cause
Well,
it's been a long time.
I'm 2 weeks behind now. Since the break they took, I haven't watched since then. The last one I saw was our girl fight. What's her name? Felice Herring.
Yeah, then
That's
we're
my
both,
last one.
I think we're both, maybe I'm only 2 weeks behind then if you're only 2.
Yeah, because they had a gap there. 1 week they didn't fight. They didn't show it.
Yeah, we need to try to catch up on that. All right, so there's fights tomorrow night. Let me open up that tab so that we can close out with this. Okay, now go back to UFC. Okay, now I've got everything. There's fights tomorrow night, Mr. Diver. Did you know that?
I did not. By the way, Clay Aiken lost 58 to 41%.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, you were correct.
Yeah. Well, it was definitely more than I thought it was going to be.
I thought it was going to be closer to that.
I really thought he might have gotten like 30%, maybe 35%.
Well, I guess most of his fans are younger, or he's falling out of the limelight and he doesn't really have that many voting fans.
Well, I mean, I'm sure people were kind of nervous. You know, it's not like maybe I don't know how it relates, but if you think about it, it's not like if the people look at someone for a leader, he doesn't exert that as much as an Arnold Schwarzenegger would. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying Schwarzenegger was more or less qualified than Clay Aiken, but if you look at the two, and
he looks like a leader.
Yeah, he has that poise, that posture, that way about him. Clay Aiken's a much smaller. I don't see him kind of with his shoulders up and chest out or anything. He's much smaller, so that could have done it too.
Oh, did you see the state rankings for pizza?
No, I don't.
They put a list out of the number one place to eat pizza in every state, and the place where my son works was rated number one in 8.
How far away from me is that?
You know where Charlie Goodnight's is?
Oh fuck, I'm not going out there. Yeah, I know where it is.
It's let's say 200 yards from Charlie Goodnight's.
Okay.
But it's I will say this: I've eaten pizza in Brooklyn, in New York, and I will say I think it's one of the best pizzas I've ever had ever.
I forgot how much these two hate each other. Yeah, it's you know what? Maybe I'll get maybe you know what? Maybe one night I'll find out when he's coming back to his girl's place, and I'll say, "Bring me a pizza."
Now they have specialty pizzas, but you can make your own.
I do
make your own.
whenever I do a new place for pizza, I just get cheese. I don't get any
What?
toppings.
What?
If I'm trying a new pizza place, I get cheese pizza.
I don't even know you.
You look at me like I'm crazy, but
Yes.
think about it. Think about it. If a cheese pizza is good, then you know everything else is gravy.
Yeah, it's very basic. But I want to have some pepperoni. I want to have some hamburger. I want to some bacon on it, some
No,
onions.
because I want to see if this is the next good pizza joint.
I didn't even eat the
Having all that
crust there,
stuff
and
is
I don't
gonna.
eat crust.
Well, yeah, but do you see what I'm saying? Like having all that stuff on kind of taints it because it kind of
It masks it. By
masks
the
what?
way, I had a new hamburger tonight. A new joint opened up over in Cary called Freddy's Hamburgers.
What
Freddy's
were we what were we just talking about?
Pizza Joint. Oh, it's getting
Oh, okay. Now I'm here. Oh shit. Come on, I'm kind of actually pulling for you, Bisping.
Nah, I don't think
This
he's
is
got this.
this is
Uh,
probably your last run.
what? Whoa. Was that it? Is that it?
Yeah. Damn.
Whoa, wait a second.
That turned into a bad neck crank. That
Rockhold
hurt.
looks like he just went out for a little jog.
Well, that's because he's the model.
But I don't see. I missed what happened on that stoppage because I didn't see a stoppage. Did you?
Bisping tapped.
Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see it.
Yeah, that looked like it was more of a neck crank than a choke.
Oh, nice kick. Oh.
Well,
I see
sorry,
he's
Bisping.
got a leg up around him. Let's see if he taps. I don't.
Oh no, he taps.
Oh, I didn't see it from here. Yep. Okay, I see it right there.
Yeah.
Man,
yeah.
hey, well, you know what? He did have his hand under there very good. That was it. That was a good
Damn.
neck crank.
Yeah, I was really hoping. And I'm not a huge Bisping fan though. I think I'm starting to get him. I was really kind of hoping he would have won that. He's probably done. There's no reason for him to continue fighting. This is gonna. He's getting too old in fight years. This was his last run.
So is he off to Bellator now?
No, he'll retire. He's not going to go fight in Bellator. He's got too much pride for that. And he's old. He knows he's old. He knows he's on his last run. That's too bad. Damn. Okay. Well, damn. Yeah, there's fights tomorrow night. Damn.
Who's fighting tomorrow now? Because I really haven't kept track of that.
All right. So the prelim, we'll go through them here as we go through because you'll start recognizing some names as we go up here. And this is on Fox Sports. So UFC Fight Pass prelim: Wagner Silva versus Colby Covington. I don't know these guys. I think Wagner Silva was from that tough Brazil with Chael and Vanderlei. I think. But I might just be stereotyping the name. So they're fighting.
Continue on.
Thomas Almeida, Tim Gorman. I'm going to go Almeida on this one. Because I kind of think I know who he is. I don't know who Tim Gorman is. Excuse me. Leandro Silva and Charlie Brenneman. I really hope Charlie Brenneman wins because I like Charlie Brenneman, and if he loses this, he's going to get cut.
Yeah, I like him. I hope he wins.
Yeah, he's. I hope his fights are always fun, so you know it's going to be a good fight. I just hope he wins because I want to see him keep fighting in the UFC. Diego Lima and Jorge Oliveira. I'm going to go Lima only because I think I know who he is. I'm not even positive, and I'm too lazy to click over and look for a picture. But I'm going to go Lima because of name recognition bias. something. This is not a good idea. Who are you picking on that one?
Raymond? Who? Who'd you pick?
I picked Diego Lima.
No, who'd you say he's fighting though?
Jorge Oliveira.
Oh, I don't have a clue.
I'm picking Diego. Cal Magalhães and Trevor Smith. I don't know either of those guys, and I'm pretty sure Vinny doesn't have a brother, so that's not going to be Vinny Magalhães' brother. I'm going to go Trevor Smith because he sounds American.
I like the way you think.
Well, we're supposed to support the country.
Yes.
You going with Trevor Smith?
Yes.
He sounds like Trevor's like a really nice guy name, so he's probably a really nice guy too. Diego Rivas and Rodolfo Rubio. I don't know either of those guys, so I'll go Rivas because his name is easier to say.
Rivas.
Women's strawweight: Juliana Lima and Nina Ansaroff. I don't know who Nina Ansaroff is, so I'm going Juliana Lima by default.
I'll agree with that one. I'm not going against you now.
Claudio Silva and Leon Edwards.
Well, you got to go.
Those guys.
You got to go for Leon.
Yeah, I don't know those guys, so I'll go Leon Edwards. I have no clue who they are. Warley Alves and Alan Joban. Now, Warley is from Tough 3. He won. Isn't Warley the one who won Tough Brazil?
You know, I think he did.
I think he won. I'm pretty sure he won. And Alan Joban, that would make sense. Alan Joban's not a bad fight for him. I haven't seen Warley fight a lot. I guess I did on the show. I don't know. Maybe I would go Warley. Let me see if I can, because now I am going to take the time to look up a picture of him, or at least find out if he's the one who won. Let me see. Ultimate Fighter.
Brazil.
Yeah, he won Tough Brazil 3. He was in the
Brazil.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to go Warley Alves. Also because I know who he is. I watched him on that fucking show. Ian McCall and John Lineker. This is probably your fight of the night. And I'm going McCall. I like Ian McCall. It'll be a hell of a fight too. That's gonna be good. Hello. What are you doing?
What?
I was trying to get input.
McCall?
Yeah, why didn't you McCall? Isn't that McCall a bird?
Yep. Manessa McCall. McCaw.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going Ian McCall. And then Mauricio Hua and Ovent St. Preux. Who was he supposed to fight? Someone got hurt. Hua was going to fight someone else, I thought, or Ovent St. Oh, Hua was going to fight Jimmy Manawa, and Jimmy Manawa got hurt. So Hua's fighting Ovent St. Preux. Look, I think Front Row Brian tweeted today. You know how old Hua is?
I have no clue.
He's if you had to guess based on his history and his what he looks like, guess.
32.
He's 34. No. Wait a minute.
I'm a good
No,
guesser.
yeah, he's 30. Wait. Fuck. Hold on. I thought I had it in my head. Marie, you messed me up because you started saying numbers. He is, oh yeah, he's 32.
Ding, ding, ding. We got it.
All right, yeah, you're right. He's 32. It's just, I don't know, maybe because I've been watching him for so long, it's just like, holy shit, like, you're only 32? Like, really? It just caught me off guard. But I think he's making another run, and I've never been super impressed with Ovent St. Preux, so I'm going Hua.
Well, I'm going with Hua just because I recognize Hua.
You'll when you see Ovin St. Preux tomorrow, you'll recognize him. You'll know who he is. You've seen him fight. He's not a bad fighter. He's never what the hype for me. He's never what the hype is behind him. So I got Hua. All right, I guess we're not going to talk about gay marriage tonight. Oleg didn't call in.
And I really thought he was going to.
I had a Facebook post about how stupid gay marriage debate is because it's fucking back on. Because what the fuck? Why not? And some people posted some stuff, and I'm funny. I always post funny things. Everything I post is funny. And Oleg chimed in.
It's not really. I mean, yeah, it is.
Watch it. I'm a fucking comedy genius.
Genius, I say.
And he chimed in about, we voted on it last year. I said we're not supposed to vote about it. It's stupid to vote on, which it is. How does that get on the voting ballot? How do we get weed on the ballot? How do you get anything on the ballot?
I do not know because I think we should be able to vote on everything.
Yeah. How do we get that on a ballot? Put everything on ballots should be part of a ballot.
Oh, you know what? That's a good idea.
I just don't get it. So yeah, and basically we exchanged a little bit, nothing bad, and he said if we want to continue, or if I want to continue, we can talk in person or we can talk on the phone. And I said call in, and then he disappeared. And gay marriage talk is stupid. I'm tired of it. It's dumb.
Yeah, do what you want. I don't care.
Wow, did you just see how long my eyes were closed for just now?
Yeah, I thought you were asleep.
I swear it felt like 5 or 6 seconds. And I was just like, oh, my eyes are closed, aren't they? Like, they're closed right now, and I'm just kind of like, oh, yeah. I'm feeling good. You ever look really when you close your eyes, look at the back of your eyelids? Have you ever done that?
Yeah, there's little bugs crawling around in there.
Yeah. Wow, what the fuck is all that?
Mitochondria.
What if we really have bugs in our eyes? Holy shit, this is weird.
I think you're seeing your blood cells.
No.
I must put out the disclaimer that I am not a doctor.
Fuck. Yeah, that's kind of messing me up right now. Holy shit. Wow, I had to stop.
Did you? Hey, go when we get off the podcast. Go to the New York Post, or I'm sure it's on every news outlet, about the guy who gouged his girlfriend's eyes out with a fork and then ate them. You know what Pants asked me?
That sounds really familiar.
Pants, this happened like yesterday or today. You know what Pants asked me?
No.
Did she die? I'm like, he ate her eyes. I'm pretty sure that she's dead.
Well, that guy that had his face eaten off by that other guy on the drug that you can buy legally, but weed isn't legal. But remember the homeless guy who had his face chewed off? He had his eyeball chewed out. He's still alive.
With the bath salts. Yeah, but gouged out with a fork?
I don't know what the guy used. What do you think the guy used? He didn't have utensils. He just went in with his fingers.
Yeah, he just grabbed his...
Well, that would be worse, wouldn't it? Hold on, let me think about that. Would you rather have your eyeballs eaten out with a fork or with a finger?
I say fingers. If you're going to give me a choice...
Why?
Well, for some reason, I don't think it's not as sharp. It won't be as much pain. Plus, I figure if you're gouging my eyes out, you got to use your hands, and at least I got a fighting chance at that point.
I don't know if you can tell by my body posture. This is a very like cringe-worthy conversation for me. Like thinking about what you're describing and what's going in my head is making me go ooh. I think I would
There's
pick fork.
a spider right up over your
There's
right
no
shoulder.
spider. I think no, yeah, I think I would pick fork because I
Yeah,
think it
but
would be more precise. If you go in with a finger, you got this big like finger sticking into your eyeball socket.
well, it's gonna be thumbs because it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be thumbs with a
See, and
finger.
that's interesting because I would have thought it would have gone here, scooped, scooped. If this is the nose,
Out, no, no.
scoop
I
in
say
from the nose and out.
right with your thumbs in and out.
No, you're
In.
going in with your thumbs though. I guess you can't fit a hole. I'm really going in for it.
Nah,
I'm gonna fucking
you can't
fist
get
his
enough fingers
eyeball
in there that way.
socket. Yeah, I guess that wouldn't work.
You got to do thumbs.
Or you go this way, a two finger. Could you go a two finger from the side, like this? Like
No, it's not a. No, 2 fingers is too much. Do your fingers like this in your eye socket. Right here. Do like this. It's
wait, do what? Oh, fuck. What the hell am I going to do that for?
because you can't do that. But thumbs in the center of it, thumbs fit perfectly. Now do your thumbs.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, 2 fingers
what
is
if
too
you
much.
go in through the top? Because the reason I was thinking 2 is you could get in and get a real good scoop, like a good
Oh, now hold on here.
shovel action in.
2 like that probably would work.
Because if
Over
you
the
do
top.
one
It'll
would
squish
just be like,
sideways.
that would hurt going 1. But if you have 2, that's why I was thinking 2. But I guess you could only do 2 if you go in through the top or through the bottom. You couldn't go through the side.
Yeah, you gotta do.
And really, will my fingers fit? Is this really a conversation we're having? Will my fingers fit into my eye socket? They'll
Yeah.
fit? Hold
Yep.
on, I should make my screen bigger so I can see me and you, because I can look at both of us if I do that. Oh, look, there I am. Look at that handsome face.
Yeah, he's up in the top
Hi.
corner.
Woo!
You're
All
looking
right, let me
at the
see.
wrong one.
Yeah, see, I think I could get 2 fingers up in there.
2 fingers will work, and you can spread them out a little bit, so you can cup the eyeball with your fingers like that.
Yeah.
But
And
I
that'll
still
just
go with
pop it up.
thumbs. No, I'm still going. If I'm gonna take your eyes, I'm going with thumbs.
Well, I'm not. Maybe we're looking at it differently. I'm not taking the eyes to punish or to take. I'm taking the eyes to eat.
I still think thumbs is the way to go.
What if you smush the eyeball and it's like if you what's like an egg or something? Like what if you smush it and it leaks all over the place? Like
Yeah, but
like one of the soft boiled eggs.
I think if you pull from the center, it pops the eyeball out completely. If you over the top, you may squish the whole eye. Because it's just like a body of fluid.
We need
Your
to
dad's
take
in the
this-
medical business. You should call your dad.
He doesn't know this.
Oh, he doesn't go from here up. He goes from here to here, right?
Yeah, it's like you're like how many inches is that? Inch and a half?
Yeah.
Too high? 2 inches?
Did you know Pants got a new tattoo?
No. I didn't know she had an old tattoo.
She didn't. She got her first tattoo.
Oh.
Shh, we can't talk about it.
Okay. Did someone we know do it?
Yep.
Cool.
That's
Oh,
the actual
cool.
tattoo.
That's pretty cool.
The blowing palm trees. And then hold on,
That's neat.
this is
That's cool.
right on the hip line.
Mm-hmm. Because that's going to be where retirement is.
That's
I bet.
right.
Yeah.
Somewhere near the ocean.
You're like a parrot head. I'm just a fake parrot head. Oh, fuck. I want to burn this. Here, you want to see me freeze this before we go?
Ooh, yeah.
So, these warts are a pain in the ass. But, did I tell you? I think they're almost all gone. I got these two big ones.
Who froze them?
I did. I got this shit.
Oh, I got some of that.
Yeah, I got that shit. So, that's been working. That, and I put some Compound W, and I'm good. Where the fuck is the, thingy? Where's the...
Hold on. Have you got a pencil? Have you got a pencil?
A pencil? No.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm going to show you something, and I'm going to see if you get this, because only one person I know got this. And one of it was Pants.
Hold on. Oh, wait. Anyone?
It's a license
Tens,
plate.
anyone? Tense, anyone? Tension one?
Spell it out for our listeners.
10SNEONE.
And I'll give you the hints that I gave all my friends, and only one. Pants is the only one who got it. And I'll give you the same
What
hints
kind of car
when
is
you're
that?
ready for them. A Honda Acura.
So it's not
Acura.
like it's not some rich guy car.
In this case, I would say, yeah, probably a rich guy.
Oh, then it says teensy one.
Close, real close.
Tennis, anyone?
Bing, got it. That's it.
Yeah,
Tennis,
that
anyone?
looks, and that for whatever reason, the trunk of that car looks about right.
10SNE1. Tennis, anyone?
Yeah. Okay. I see it now.
I am very impressed, because I got it, and I was like, that's so cool. I took a picture of it, and I questioned Pants, and I had to give her 2 hints. And I gave the same 2 hints for my other friends, and none of them got it. I had to actually tell them. I do like that one, though.
Oh, the one you sent me?
Yeah, the T-shirt.
It looks like they're taking a picture with someone famous. Like, one of the 3 people has to be famous. Yeah, I saw those too. So, I gotta look for my stinking thing, but I want you to think about this, because this came back into my head tonight. This will give you can ponder this one line for 5 seconds, 10 seconds even.
Okay.
A skeleton with a mop walks into a bar.
A skeleton with a mop. So it's got something to do with bones. Swab the deck. A mop with bones. Mop skeleton.
Figured out.
Well, I'm thinking bones. Something with bones.
Something with bones.
Yeah, bones, skeleton, mop.
Yeah.
But I can't tie those all together.
All right, you ready for the answer?
Do I get a hint, or are you just going to tell me?
Let me see. What kind of hint would let me think about that.
Does it have to do with Halloween?
No.
Oh. Does it have to do with UFC?
No.
Oh, see, there goes bones then.
This goes back maybe even before UFC. This is something I heard on the radio when I was a kid. Never forgot it.
skeleton with a mop.
Mm-hmm. Walks into a bar.
And the bartender says...
That's it. Bartender doesn't... That's just a skeleton with a mop walks into a bar.
Hey, are you going to mop my floors? I'm just throwing stuff out here.
Just making sure this is a wart, because I think this is going to suck, and I'm pretty sure it's a wart. I don't know that I can give you any more hints.
A skeleton walks into a bar with a mop.
You're doing pretty okay right now. I can't say too much more.
Without giving it away.
Like, yeah.
So are you going to mop my floor or are you going to buy a drink? You got to tell me.
You're on the right track. What
I will mop the floor with your bones. Are you going to drink that mop or are you going to buy a beer?
What do you do at a bar? I'm going to charge this. I'm getting ready to do it. Can you see my face okay? Is this workable for you? Because it's probably going to change soon.
Yes.
Okay, you keep thinking about that.
You drink in a bar.
This is going to fucking suck. I've done it on my face, but I haven't done one. I feel like this is going to be worse on my thumb for some reason.
Drinking. You need to stop handling frogs.
I don't touch frogs.
You know, I heard a story about this.
I've never had this shit before. It just happened.
This kid who wrecked a motorcycle and the guy was with him said, breathe, just breathe.
Yeah.
And the kid on the motorcycle broke his shoulder and his jaw and knocked his braces off and breathe, just breathe.
Yeah. I've also never done it in this state before either. That might not be helping at this current time.
You mean in North Carolina? You said it.
All right.
Hey, did you see what I'm buying my wife?
Oh wait, hold on. Bring that back up.
Oh, hold on.
I might have looked at it wrong.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I lost it. Oh, here it is.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I thought it was a guy doing like a front kick.
No.
Like the guitar, the little part of the guitar was his belt flapping, and he was doing a front kick. It was right when he pulled it away. I was like, oh, wait a minute. That's not a front kick. That looked like a guitar. That makes a lot more sense. Is that right now?
No, I don't know when that was. Hey, that was...
Fuck.
That was October 3rd through the 17th.
Fucking fuck. Oh,
you shouldn't hold on to that long.
It's actually not that bad.
You shouldn't hold on to that long.
But this feels a lot different than it did on my face. Wow.
How long do you hold it on there?
I don't know. I probably go a little too far.
I thought you were only supposed to hold it like for just a second.
Actually, I don't think that was full. Maybe this is out. I don't know that doesn't look as white as it usually does. And I certainly expected more of a shot. It didn't even turn my thing white.
You mean your thumb?
Hold on, I might have to do that again. Because this is like getting towards the end of this thing. I need to see if I can buy these applicators. Because I've had to buy 2 of these just to get another pack of applicators.
I used to have a wart right here. Right there.
Yeah.
You know how I got rid of it?
With prayer.
There's not even a scar there. I put a banana peel on it every day. I rubbed the inside of a banana peel on it for about 2 weeks, and it went away. which means I had to eat a banana every day, but it worked.
All right, I'm gonna try this again. There's no way that that's as cold as it could get.
It sounds like you're cooking meth or something.
Oh, this is colder. Holy shit. Okay, this one's working. I can feel that.
It only takes 1 second. You don't have to hold it on there.
Okay. No, you're supposed to hold it on there.
Read me the directions.
They're in the bathroom. Let me see. Because I don't think it's on the can. Yeah, they're in the bathroom. You're supposed to... Is it back here? Oh, here's the instructions. I can peel this open, it looks like. There's like a whole diagram and stuff of how long you're supposed to hold it on there. Now, mine's really tiny. Probably didn't need to leave it on that long.
No, we're not talking about your pee-pee.
Yeah, on your hand it says maximum of 20 seconds, and on your foot it's a maximum of 40 seconds. I did about 15, 20, I think, right?
No, more like 10.
Well, each time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like 15, 20.
I was combining them. Yeah, it's not cumulative.
Say that 5 times fast.
No.
Hey, did you read that Missing Missy story I sent you?
I read a bunch of her stuff. Yeah.
Oh, you got stuck on his site?
Yes.
I didn't know that guy. The only 2 things I'd seen of his, I saw the spider one, where he tried to pay a bill with a drawing of the spider.
Yes.
That's the first thing I've seen of his. And then I saw another one where his landlord was coming to his apartment to like do an inspection. Did you read that one?
No, I didn't see that one.
That was a funny one. His landlord was coming to do the inspection, and there was a smoky smell and blah blah blah, and he started going on about how how he throws big parties every night, and that explains the disco ball and all these different things. It was funny. Now, Monocle's told me about this site, and that site that I sent you is like all of his stuff.
Yeah.
He also told me something that changed, and maybe I'm just an idiot. I mean, hell, we've heard story. Think about
Whoa. Did you say maybe?
Think about the magic touch story. That's, I'm gullible and I'm stupid sometimes. But that was all fake. That's just stories that he comes up with. It's not like... I thought he was really fucking with people.
I didn't.
Like, I thought like people maybe sent an email to the wrong email address or something like that, and he was really just fucking with people. And then when he told me that, I was like, oh, fuck. Like almost like a terrorizing telemarketers type thing through the email form.
Well, most girls are gullible. I mean, they believe a lot of what they see and hear.
It's not nice.
Or cheerleaders, either one. Is that a spider?
There's no spider. I can see me now because I have the bigger screen thing open. Now I can see. It's pointing at me.
How do you make the little screen big?
I don't know. How do you make the little screen big? Oh, you can drag the corner. How far can I drag it? Can I make me cover your face so I can look at a big version of me?
If I drag the corner, the whole thing.
Oh, fuck.
If I grab the corner, the whole icon moves. The whole little small screen.
No, okay, and that's as big as it gets. At the bottom left, you don't have the... oh, wait, you're on... What are you on?
iPad.
That's probably why, because I'm on my computer. So I've got, like, your screen, and then I'm up here, and I can drag and adjust the size of me. but it's already as big as it can be. I can't make it bigger. I can make it smaller, but I can't make. I'm very animated with my hands tonight, aren't I?
Hong Kong Fooey?
Fuck are you looking at? You got a problem?
I gotta go to bed.
Kick your ass. I'm going to say I got to go to bed because I do have jiu-jitsu in the morning, but I also know sometimes my history with going straight to bed doesn't turn out too well. So
You know what?
we'll
What time does
see what
class start?
happens.
10 or 10:30?
10.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Okay.
I'll be there.
I'll see you next. Holy shit. Yeah, wow. I'm going to sit here for probably another 4 hours and not realize it's like GSP and have the passing time thing. You still have to finish that. You can't go to bed till that's done. You need to finish your fruits and vegetables, young man.
That's done.
I guess. I think you should. I think you should drink. Save the ice too.
I have an appointment with the Indian tomorrow at 9:30. We're going to have breakfast and going to go shoot sporting clays.
Oh yeah.
You want to go shooting guns?
I don't want to spend money on shooting guns right now. Ooh. Yeah, my face is definitely feeling weird. Your skin didn't feel weird earlier?
Wait, hold on.
Because my skin
Nope.
felt like really fucking like awesome earlier.
Is that a spider on your hand?
No, there's no spider on my hand. You know what? You want to see the magical spider? Wow! It's the one-legged spider. And he walks around on his back with his legs sticking up in the air. Actually, there's a thing in that, isn't there? Well, no, because spiders only have 8 legs. If spiders had 10 legs, there could be like a drawing bit in here.
That's like 1/8 of a spider.
Yeah. This is my spider. He spins in circles, flicking off everybody. Oh fuck! Hold on, I have to play it. I didn't open the show properly. Damn it!
Because I got high. Because I got high.
No, hold on. Here it is. You didn't get to hear it before.
Welcome to the Inappropriate MMA Show!
I need to remember to start with that.
What the hell is that?
I sent that to you. And you're like, oh, cool. Oh, because you know what? I sent you the whole clip. I didn't just cut it out. Remember I got the Battlefield Friends guys. And I got the noob to yell out, welcome to the Inappropriate MMA Show, like he does Promoted.
Yeah.
That's from our buddies in Wilmington. Not really our buddies, though. But the guys in Wilmington who do Battlefield Friends. That's noob. I forgot to do that because I don't know what I'm doing yet. All right. You and Captain Indian have fun tomorrow.
All right, hopefully we'll both make it home alive.
Why don't you pick up your PS4 on the way home and then get the Indian to hook his up early, which he'll have to do really good favors for his wife.
Nope. Tomorrow I'm going with we're all switching to Xbox.
I need to, you just reminded me. I'm going to do that. I'm going to send that out.
Yep.
I forgot about that. Okay, I'll do that. I'll send that out when we're done. All right, motherfuckers. We'll see you next week. And maybe next week we'll catch up on Tough 20.
Yeah,
I think
I'll be caught up.
I think next week is the last quarterfinal. So that would be a good stopping or catching up point because then we get into the semifinals and ride it out.
Yes.
So, all right, peoples. We are out.
Later.
Stop. And then here. And then... Oh, shit. That was a...